back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to play a fucking game, dog.
Oh, you started playing?
Yeah. Wait, no, y'all. I was hoping you came back before he did.
That's nice, man. Shit like that. I don't know what kind of sticker that is. God damn.
And there you got the world's longest cigarette.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College
got these motherfucking
with you alongside David Pollack and
got
Jesse
these
Palmer,
motherfucking Cougars ranked #1, dog.
Northwestern as the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start.
Huh? No,
And
Northwestern.
this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous
These
opening
motherfucking
field
Wildcats.
position.
I don't know why I said Cougars.
I thought it was Huskies or fucking like something like a dog.
Nah, it's fucking Wildcats. But yeah, got these boys ranked #1 in the motherfucking world, dog.
Western still with purple and black, huh? Purple, black, and white, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, I had a football scholarship to that motherfucker.
Oh, that's what's up.
Off the play fake
You
on
know, I was a
first
track
down,
star,
the
but
throw.
like, you know, down south,
Quickly to the
it's
tight
like football. That's why all the, you know, I had to say it's all the football athletes up. But that's why you play down mostly down south in football and baseball type shit. Yeah, y'all got basketball up there a lot.
You already know what the Northeast do when it comes to hoops. Yeah, we own that shit, dog.
No, there's a couple of people that come from Jersey, New Hampshire, play for Vermont type shit.
Oh yeah, there's always gonna be a few, but
Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those
Ball
guys
State, you got
on
Texas
the
ranked
move,
first,
on the run,
then
so
Florida,
they can do this. They
then
can
us.
catch the football,
We
get
got South
upfield,
Carolina and
and
some
shoot
other
up some
places.
extra yards.
you talking about college?
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten
What was
wants
he
and
about?
expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't
What
worried
happened?
about me, but you're going to worry about me today. And on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense,
High school, I think he's like about a buck 35, buck 40, if that.
air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Dead ass, you think of bullshit.
Off play action on first down.
That nigga was so fast. That nigga was
A
perfect.
shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I can imagine,
The
dog.
line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
That nigga
They
second
got
hand
in
to be
there
lucky to
quick,
play all by
fast,
himself.
and in a
Nigga
hurry.
had like 300 some receiving yards.
God damn.
Backed up now, here's second
The
and
boy
long.
had a good career, but Eddie Lacy, I just gained weight. Let me say
Yeah,
that.
before that weight gain, he was a dog.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
What part of you?
Play fake.
We just started.
Flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
tips, deflections. Those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Northwestern.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires
Give me
to
those.
the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get much on the return, but what? Huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Mooney.
Oh, right tackle. What is that?
And down he goes at the 33.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Excuse me.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
I'm gonna be in the library. Just hit me another game, bro.
Alright.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 50.
I missed it.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last. He unleashes a long one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. That's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. He's going to fire deep. He's loose. Touchdown, Iowa State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. The offense will have to use its
go back to
first
that
time out
play.
of the half.
What the fuck is it?
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. He's got him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Milner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just that nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive like you do right here.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man.
You can back up all you fucking want to, nigga. All that backing up ain't gonna save you.
Slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd, and
job catching the football and then turning
back up
into
further, nigga. Ain't gonna help you.
A small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulane. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Don't throw a pig now. Don't throw a motherfucking pig now. I'm on that lame ass shit.
And they're going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cyclones come
I just want to be great.
To keep the drive alive. The play action fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Robinson. Big play for this offense.
I just want to be great.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
And the Cyclones are marching
I
down
just
the
want to
field.
be great.
They'll try the run.
Ah, lay down.
Pick up a 3 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
What up, chat?
Great job at
what up, chat?
Defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side.
Boy, I don't know how I do a high hit stick and get hurdled.
With a 1st and goal.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field.
Yeah, you better adjust that attack, boy. Right, I know what you want, dog. You want some lame-ass RPO.
One remaining in the half.
I know what you want, my boy.
Trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Northwestern. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
PAT unit on the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. He's going to take it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
It is hard to
oh, man, this nigga funny as a bitch, bro. Oh, man.
Team, from now on, I'm waving that hand in the air. I'm getting a fair catch. No more returns from me.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. To throw, it's Mooney. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fit it in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of...
You got to when you playing number 1, bro.
In the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield. And you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Calling in a young nigga phone. Was happy.
Drive together. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Bring in the heat.
Sit down. We got you, baby. It ain't gonna hurt. I'm gonna make sure it don't hurt.
Like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now. These last 2 drives apiece, scoring points, but the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
They had me on the wrong player, dog.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here comes the heat. Big tight end makes the grab.
I don't know what the fuck you think you doing out here, bruh. I don't go low. I don't go low.
Just a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Line getting set on 2nd down. On the move, it's Bishop.
That's a good fucking pass.
Makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup.
I'm on these niggas' head tops, dog.
Makes the right read. Gets
oh, this touchdown to X.
X
about to catch a touchdown. I ain't even got to worry about nothing.
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, you got to hold on.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Oh, they dive
I knew I had him.
2nd and a long way to go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
To the air, it's Mooney. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
The line playing terrible.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He boomed it
there
through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulane. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for space, it's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the right. A big play. Gets it into
nice
territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at
I'm
the 44.
to keep my eye out for that.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Back to pass. It's Van Buren. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes the play.
I know they about to ask me to come in tomorrow. Fuck no, dog. We're not even doing that. We're not even coming in tomorrow, bro. I know what y'all niggas want.
All of his tools on that last play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the
as much as I do want to go to work, do something with my time. Nah, I'm good.
After run, now throw. Got the back over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to bull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Making side adjustments here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Rush is on him. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Makes the catch. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay.
He'll take a shot. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Northwestern! And the pummeling has started. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. He's going for a big play downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it along the sideline. All by himself down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Knocked down right at the 25.
That was a good-ass motherfucking play, dog. That's fucking pass, Ty.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Dropping back, it's Mooney. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands. It's Milner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in,
the other route was going to be open.
Quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
That's so bogus, because that was an easy 1st down. That's so bogus.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this game.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. offense back out. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. The tag. Touchdown Wildcats. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense.
These niggas is fucking hilarious, bro.
And then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Virginia Tech is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 18 to Maryland. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Fucking told these niggas, dog. Turn this shit the fuck off, bruh. These niggas not ready.
Cyclones ready to go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wilson will throw. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, you got to catch that, Kilbane.
Target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here's the pressure.
Give me the.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Davey, you know, it's funny.
Let's go, man.
How these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best.
Let's go, man.
Football field.
He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. He was
That's
looking for
clean
some
there,
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. All wideouts, no backs. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Runs for the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Fires to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how they set the tone.
And they are threatening.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Man, how early I got to throw that?
A chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Wants to fire on second down. Back open in the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's standing
Arigato.
and they'll stop him at the 16.
Calling a young nigga fall. What I is.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Working the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Hard-hitting tackle.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
Motion from the back. They'll try to get it through the air. Sends it downfield.
All right.
Inside the 20, still going. And he's
I guess we're not jumping.
And he'll house it. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Man, I do not remember who I redshirted on this team.
Returns to the field.
I know he ain't redshirted. I know he ain't. I think Ogone is. Sylvia's not. Blue is not.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the air, it's Carpenter. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I got to write this shit down.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gives it on the option. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Bro, can my people jump in the air or no?
They were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He wants to throw it again. Wide open downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground. Quarterback puts it up there. No, he's got zone.
Get his little ass off this fucking field.
Up, catches the football, makes the big game.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to get it in. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Get his soft ass off my field, bruh.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He'll pull it down and run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's a throw.
Oh, come on, 28.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just keep slinging it. Right on the money.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Malone. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working there. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's a fucking Facebook chat, dog. What is this nigga?